Well, if you're a regular viewer here on Horizon, you may remember the show we broadcast from Shawnee, Oklahoma. And while we were there, I visited the Shawnee Economic Development Foundation where I found this poster on the wall.
How do we tell little Johnny and Susie in Maud, Oklahoma, or Shawnee or somewhere else that the education they're receiving in their classroom has a direct correlation to what the employers need in the community, in the area? And at the same time, how do we help that educator who may be struggling somewhat to provide the relevancy of a math or science project back to those students at the same time? So what we developed was what we call a skills poster that lists the majority of the manufacturers in the area, gives an opportunity for the educator or the student to do some research on what that company does, tells them the product that they make, has the opportunity to contact that company to see if they can have a facility tour by some of the students, and then also lists the skills that a company prefers to see their people walk in the door with. So in any case, one of the students says all he wants to do is build motorcycles. Well, if he'll come over and look at a company, he's going to see that measuring skills and mathematics and knowledge of basic math and science are critical to his ability to fulfill his dream and his desire of building motorcycles. So it's not punishment. The math, the science, the engineering disciplines, the STEM work that we all talk about, it's not punishment in the classroom. It's the tools that he needs to have to be able to fulfill his dreams down the road. And so we've put this out in a almost 10-county area around the community to help those educators express that to the students.
And just looking at some of the skills needed, many of them are the same from industry to industry.
Absolutely. Have to be able to solve problems, have to be able to do basic math, have basic computer skills, and the list goes on and on. And again, it's the language of business that's taught in our classrooms, and we need to reinforce that as much as we can.
Yeah, and I can't help but notice lower left-hand corner, basic soft skills required for every position.
Absolutely. Again, distinguishing hard skills from soft skills and entry-level skills and advanced skills. This is just the entry stuff. If you can corral this, if you can practice these ideas, sky's the limit.